Hi everybody, Craig here. Welcome back to the Age of Wonders 3 campaign, The Commonwealth. In our last episode, we began the second scenario of the campaign, and so far I would say things are going pretty well. Now this time around, of course, we're playing as Laryssa Mirabilis, who's a human sorcerer. The first scenario we were playing as Edward Portsmouth. He's now just one of our heroes, which makes sense. And we've got our throne city established. It's actually a goblin town, believe it or not. And we're just kind of doing some work, leveling up, gaining some items, hopefully, and also pursuing our objectives. And just to remind everybody, Edward has to survive. We need to find Melenis's power source and bring it to Hengevolt. And we need to find her lair. And that's going to be likely underground. Now, Hengevolt is this city that's in the corner over here. And we're in an alliance with these two dwarven allies. We've got Gustav Gorsmog, and we've also got Drugel the Stout. Now, there is another opponent we've encountered, Tana Boslarf, who's just to the south of kind of where we've started, and we actually have a neutral relationship with Tana. Her throne city's right here, and I believe she is nearby as well, so were we stronger, I might have just attacked her directly, but as it is, I think we're going to try to maybe just kind of keep things neutral and see how that plays out. Now, before I jump into the episode proper, I did just want to give a quick shout out to Ivan Rockland. Ivan had left a comment a couple episodes back just asking kind of a question about, you know, how did I get into the Age of Wonders series and specifically Age of Wonders 3 and sort of what keeps me coming back. So I may have mentioned this on my channel previously in videos past, but my introduction to the Age of Wonders series was actually Age of Wonders 2. And I first played it as a kid. I can't even remember. I was maybe, I don't know. Couldn't have been any older than maybe 9 or 10, something like that. It's, can't remember the exact age, but I remember playing it at the time. I think my parents must have picked it up, bargain bin at the game store kind of thing. And I just remember being absolutely terrible at the game. I found it very, very challenging, but I was absolutely hooked on the unique blend of sort of the world map, kind of the 4X gameplay, and then couple that with the intense turn-based tactical battles that really kind of give a different level to the game. And I just found it so compelling that you kind of have the two elements of gameplay, right? The world map and the intense tactical battles. And I was just hooked. I was absolutely hooked. I played the heck out of Age of Wonders 2 as a kid, and then when Age of Wonders 3 released years and years later, I picked it up pretty soon after launch and just fell in love with it. It's an absolutely wonderful game, and it just keeps me coming back, even with other Age of Wonders releases, each of which have their own strengths and are great games in their own way. But I think, there's this Age of Wonders 3 is the one that's really kind of got that special place in my heart. So not to say that I won't play the others on the channel. I may even go back and play Age of Wonders, the original, which I've never actually played, or Age of Wonders 2, which was the one that started it all for me. So, again, it's kind of an interesting how it all kind of comes together. But that's what led me to it. And then, with all the mod support and the really engaged community of Age of Wonders 3 that still exists today, there's just so much depth and so much to enjoy. So that's really kind of the story in a nutshell. If you have any other questions or you want to know more about sort of that, please just drop a comment and I can try to elucidate either in the comment or just in another video and talk about it some more. But as always, guys, a big thank you for the excellent comments and suggestions. I did see a few other comments kind of excited to get into the second scenario. So without any further ado, let's jump right in and get this going again. So we did get a level up here with Edward. So let's take a look. So we did complete a quest here, I think. Yeah, it was to clear out this Vault of Knowledge. Vault of Knowledge we had to clear. So let's do Edward's level up. He's now level 6. We could do emergency repair, but we don't really need to worry about machines at this point, so really not going to probably be useful. Lightning Rod Banner for the shock protection I think would be pretty good, and so would the Imperial Authority, but we're going to go with Lightning Rod Banner for starters, I think. So that's what we'll grab there. We might have even had a level up with Laryssa. We did. Wonderful. She's level 5. We're going to save this for the next level up, I think. Nothing really there to do. So this group here, we probably want to just start clearing things out. Hopefully they'll become our vassal here. I guess we could just pay them to do so. That's not the worst thing to do. We have quite a bit of gold, so you know what? Let's do it. That kind of gets that done. And then we can head up and deal with this gold mine up here. That would be good to clear out. Let's get that going. So as much as I want to keep feeding experience to my heroes, I also probably want to try to feed more experience to this cavalry unit and maybe have it evolve into a full-on knight, which would be quite a powerful unit to have at this stage in the game. You know, I wouldn't mind maybe getting a heal on the cavalry, but I also kind of just want to do some heavy damage here to these kobold units. So let's just do that. Yep, there we go. We can charge in and kill them there. Perfect. Laryssa here can put the hurt on these guys a little bit better. Very good. And then we can follow that up with some more here. Really nice. You know what? And our archers can also... Okay, almost a kill. Not quite, but close. So we're going to take some damage here, but not a whole lot we can do about that. All right, Laryssa got the kill there. So now Edward can either heal the cavalry, Laryssa, or our archer. I think I'll do the archer, actually, just because the archer has a lot less health to work with. So here, we'll do a bit of damage. Let's just soften them up a touch. Cavalry, unfortunately, can't get involved, so I'll just have to sit this one out. There we go. The apprentice getting some good experience. Nice. Some good gold gain for us there. Recouping a bit that we spent on getting this vassal. Right, now there is this roaming unit here of Undead. They did come up from the underground. Our city definitely at risk, hence why we're starting to build a few units to work on some defenses. We can grab this gold as well, which is good for us. Just kind of explore the water, see what else we can find. Meanwhile, over here, we do have an item guarded by just some kind of random units sitting there. There is a treasure chest here that we're definitely going to want to grab. So then we'll head back this way, and I think we'll probably just grab the haste berries. Fortunately, we're not strong enough to take on this tomb just yet, so we might want to come back eventually and go for that. So let's go like this, like that. Whoops, and I should have had Laryssa in the stack. Oh well. And then this scout is just going to cruise into the water here. Let's see what we can see. Okay, roaming units here. Some scoundrels and cutthroats. Treasure there. We can go and grab that maybe next turn. There are some undead to watch out for, of course. Don't really have enough mana to do anything at the moment, so we will just end it there. Okay, we've got a Frost Elemental who's going to go after our Wisp. Now, we can do this manually and keep our Wisp alive, I think. Alright, so the trick here is going to be to move to just within range, like this. Yep. And then he likely won't use all his movement. Yep, that's fine. Now we just go like that. And we just keep playing that game over and over again. Until hopefully we win the battle. There we go. Okay. Now we just have to go to about there. Yeah, it's kind of fun reminiscing on you know, what got me into the series. Age of Wonders, that is. Yeah, and I still remember just how absolutely terrible I was at at Age of Wonders 2. Certainly gotten better at Age of Wonders 3 since then, and learned a lot more of the strategy and the different approaches and kind of how to manage your units and all that, and how to really maximize during tactical combat. You know, you can often punch above your weight class, right? You can take units that are on paper inferior to what you're up against, but if you kind of know what you're doing tactically, you might be able to win a battle that you on paper should lose. And I think that's part of what gives it so much appeal, the series itself, right? Age of Wonders as a franchise really just, it's so cool that that's a thing, right? All right, let's see. Tell me more about the quest. Quench the Pyromaniacs. They want us to get down there. The vassal proposal. They'd give us a Zephyr Knight. Okay, you know what? I'm going to accept this. It is kind of far away, but I think we can get there relatively quickly. Oh, yeah. We can get there in a turn or two. No big deal at all. So we will definitely go for that. Let's grab this treasure and then bail back into the water for protection. Ooh, there's another set of roaming units, some trolls. Yikes, that's pretty scary. Trolls are tier 3 units. That could be kind of sketchy. Some barbarians running around. Interesting. Tana declared war on Drugel. So, because Drugel is our ally, I suspect we're going to end up at war with Tana as well. Yeah, our relationship is getting worse. We also did trespass through her territory, so I suspect we're going to have to mobilize to fight her. I don't think there's going to be any way around it, especially since she's declared war on our ally. Let's get Phantasm Warrior going. I think that would be ideal. Arcane Study would be helpful too, but let's get Phantasm Warrior. Then at least we've got a really good summonable kind of fighting unit that we can make good use of. So we're going to go like this. We'll grab this. On our way by, we might as well attack this watchtower here. Just some lizard men to deal with. Should be easy enough, I think. And to gain further opportunities to gain some more experience, which is always good. Okay, so we've got Forager, Fighter, and Fletcher. Let's see if we can get the kill here. Not quite, but this should then do it. Perfect. Alright, so then why don't we just see if we can kill this Forager, maybe. Alternatively, we could just go after the Fighter, I guess. Let's go up like this. Do some hefty damage. That's real good. Go here. I think we'll just cannon shot and then charge in like that. And there's the kill. And now they're stuck fighting the cavalry, so... Oh, interesting. How did they do that? They moved without taking an attack of opportunity. I'm not sure exactly how they managed that one, but... Maybe we were enough that they were flanking us. I'm not totally sure. We're going to heal Laryssa just because we can. And Laryssa is probably going to go for the kill here. Let's just do enough to turn them around. And then we can get the finish this way. Perfect. Very nice. Cavalry's getting decently close to a level up as well, which is good. On our way through, we might want to clear out this monster den just so that it's kind of not a threat to us. I think we will try to do that. So we'll go right here. And we'll stay put. Oh, down here we can keep exploring. This belongs to Anna, so we have to just ignore it for now, but we are definitely going to want to get our hands on it eventually once we go to war, just so we can see what's going on in her base. Leader has leveled up. That's great. So Laryssa is now level 6. There's nothing I'm really that keen on at the moment. I think we'll just hold on to this. Yeah, we'll hold on to the points for now. Swarm Darter in the base. Let's see. I think we'll just stay put. And can we build any other decent units here? Let's get a Goblin Butcher. These are pretty strong. They do have a little bit of lifesteal. Pretty decent tier 2 unit. Alright, what else can we move? Up here, right, we can keep scouting. Probably stick to the water or the mountains just because it's a bit safer for us. Alright, and that's going to do it. We've got enough mana now that we can start working on something. There's no mana nodes for us to convert, unfortunately, so we're going to just have to hold off on that for now. Could get another Wisp. It would put us into negative mana situation, but that's not the end of the world, so we will do that. Okay, something. What's that? Somebody's moving around down there. Oh, that's the quest for this city. That's right. We might just want to go do the quest, and then we can turn around. Ooh, and look at that. It just spawned some units. Yeah, so we don't want to attack both, because that's too strong for us. So I think what we'll do is we'll go down here. Yeah, and we'll deal with this instead. Oh, dang. This is going to be tough. There's, like, a whole bunch of units together. Let's see, can we do this? Oh, good. It's only going to fight this group. Okay. I think if we attack the spiders, it'll pull them both in, so... Alright, we'll do this battle, and then once this battle's complete, we can then do the quest battle. Hopefully. Just gotta kill these barbarians here. Let's see. I'm just looking what does the most damage. Probably our musket. Wow, we fumbled that pretty heavily. Laryssa. These barbarians have extra strike, which can actually do a lot of damage. So we probably need to be a little bit more cautious than I'm being here. Being a little bit too gung-ho, I think. Yeah, we want to get the kill on at least one of them here for sure. Go like this with Laryssa. Charge in and presumably get the kill. Actually, we were not. It's not a guarantee. Yeah, nope. Yeah, this is backfiring on me a little bit here, I think. We're probably gonna lose a unit because with all these extra attacks, I think we should probably go over and get the kill. Yeah, we're gonna lose one of our units for sure. Probably the archer here. Or the hero, maybe. Yikes, that was close. Okay, thankfully we didn't end up losing them, but that could have been catastrophic. We'll do a charge here. Boy, and we fumbled, man. We are just miserable. Oh, lost 3 battles in a row. Unit is in hated terrain. I lost 3 battles in a row? Really? I didn't think we had lost 3 battles in a row. It's kind of a weird that we're getting debuffed with that, but... Alright, so we got to get the kill here. This should be enough. There it is. Okay. Now we can clean things up a bit here for it. So let's give this barbarian the business. Very nice. And then we can probably just get the kill with Edward himself, I think. Or we could go for the web. Not the worst thing ever. Although if we don't get it, then we're in trouble. So you know what? Let's just maybe... let's do it. Nice. Okay, we're good. And then we're going to let this just chill for a turn. And then we're going to get some healing done with Edward at least, so that we're not in quite as poor condition into this next fight. And our cavalry is about to level, so let's do it with the cavalry. Oh, shoot, that wasn't enough, huh? Interesting. Okay, now they're on the absolute cusp. They're about to level. You know, we're going to have to do some casting, I think, to win this fight, because we're not in great shape, so... Alright, we should still be able to win it. We just can't really afford to lose anybody. That's the problem. And with all this range damage that's going to come our way with the flamers here, this could really suck. Yeah, look at that. Boy, our cavalry almost got killed. Yeah, I might have bitten off a bit more than I could chew here. Force field at least would protect us a bit. It only works on 1 unit, though, so I kind of feel like maybe not that helpful. I might throw this onto Laryssa, actually. Yeah, I've definitely bitten off way more than I can chew here. Okay, chain lightning time. That might at least give us something here. Nice. I should have moved Laryssa back, though, before I did that. Oh, well. Okay, well, now we can at least kill some of these flamers here, I think. There we go. Okay, there's another one. Cavalry's in really rough condition. I don't really want to throw the cavalry in there by themselves. I think what we'll do is we'll step up. Try to just get the kill this way. See if we get lucky. Nice, we did. Cavalry's just going to chill at the back. And then we're just going to hope and pray that they don't do enough damage to kill Laryssa here. Yeah, we're fine. Nice, and our archer even survived. Okay, we're good. Unfortunately, the cavalry can't get in there to do any damage, but that's fine. We can go in with Edward like this to get the kill. Yeah, that chain lightning really saved our bacon there, though, that's for sure. Just gotta get the finish here. Nice. Our apprentice is now gold medal rank, which is wonderful. Right, well, thank goodness for that. Zephyr proposal and human Zephyr, or a vassal proposal, excuse me, and a human Zephyr knight. I will happily take that reward, and that gives me now another unit to really boost this army and protect me if I get attacked by these spiders too. So, yeah, I'm very, very grateful to have that. We can even check underground real quick. Let's just see. Can't remember if we've been down here. Oh, we have. Okay, so never mind. Let's just go into the domain of our vassal here. And then what I'm thinking is we'll probably get attacked by these spiders, and then maybe next turn we go after this spawning structure here. We can upgrade Edward. And I think we'll probably do... Ooh, the physical protection is nice. But I think we'll do Imperial Authority. And then... Tunneling could be useful if we end up underground, because I don't think we have any other units with tunneling. Let's just do the physical protection, just give them a little bit more, make them a little beefier. Okay, we've got a wisp up here. Still trying to figure out what to do with it. Let's just go up here. Ooh, that sucks. Didn't realize these cutthroats could move so easily across the mountainous terrain there. This wisp can maybe stick to the waters a little bit. Over here, ooh, mana crystals. That would be nice. Why is the wisps... So again, lost 3 battles in a row. Really not sure when we lost 3 battles, but... Treasure down there. Okay, we can summon another wisp, so let's see maybe where we want to do that. I'm thinking probably down here to help us figure out exactly where we want to go, what we want to do. Other option is we go here and just go across, but yeah, I'm thinking we summon it like this, and then we just cruise down here, and we see what we can see. There's a unit of Tana's. So yeah, we're going to want to go and get rid of this brigand hideout, but we're also going to want to get rid of the spiders. So, we have more mana income now, so we can do another wisp. And we're going to end it there, I would say. Okay, now none of these units have... Ooh, they do have ranged attacks, so never mind. We can't win. RIP our scout. I do feel like Tana is getting ready to invade our territory. Sitting right out there with an army. So I may have to turn around and kind of commit to the fight here a bit. I suppose what we could do is go down here, kill this, loop up around, grab the I don't know. Well, or alternatively, we just turn around, we ignore this for now. We just go back, we clear this out, since we can. Yeah, let's do that. We'll clear this part out. Okay, now our Zephyr Knight is probably going to serve as our, like, kind of melee tank unit. It's armored, has devastating charge. It does have sprint, which is pretty cool. Cavalry's still in pretty rough shape, so probably going to be sort of a non-factor in this fight. Edward and the Human Apprentice can kill off this Canyon Crawler likely without too much trouble. Just seeing here what would be ideal. It's unfortunate because these Canyon Crawlers have reinforced, so they take less damage. They also have fire protection, which makes them pretty decently tanky. There you go. Right, well, do some blasting up there at least. Like I said, the cavalry's gonna hang back here, that's for sure. And the archer is going to sit in the back as well. We're gonna just let them come closer here before we do anything too crazy. So why don't we... let's step up here, and then we can get a little closer, maybe. There we go. And then we can go back here, get the kill this way. Nice. Okay, now we've got a big problem up here, which is these spiders moving down towards us, which is obviously a threat. So let's just retreat slightly. Let them get closer, and then we can really let them have it. Again, we could use Chain Lightning or Vengeful Frost if we really need to. And they are weak to Frost, which is kind of nice. You know what? I'm going to throw a Chain Lightning out there just because. There, that'll give us a little bit more of a fighting chance. Okay, perfect. This is looking pretty good. I'm thinking here we can step up with the archer, give this one a good bit of damage. This cavalry can still fight, we just have to be mindful that it's weakened, right? So we'll blast the Elder Canyon Crawler here. Realistically, we'll probably send our knight in to fight it. And then Laryssa and Edward are going to work on these two, so... Let's see, Laryssa can maybe kill this one. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, no problem there. And then I think Edward is going to probably... Yeah, let's blast here. Very nice. Devastating charge this guy. Ouch. And then we can get the kill on this one here without too much trouble, I think. There it is. Okay, we're good. And a level up for our cavalry, which is good. Okay, and our Zephyr Knight survived, although did take some pretty nasty damage. So we'll drop a bit of heal there. Our archer getting close to a level up. Cavalry could get a big boost of experience here, even though we've already leveled up. And again, Laryssa can't heal anybody. She leveled up too. I think I'll do that. Let's feed the experience to our cavalry. Yeah, they're at 95 out of 110, so... Nice, there's some gear. Defense, resistance, and spirit protection. That's a really good item. Just kind of solid all-around helmet. And Edward doesn't have a helmet, so let's give this to Edward. Regroup here. And then Laryssa can drop the helmet. And Edward... pick it up. Nice. That's good for him. Okay, domain invasion at Froth. So in our throne city, it looks like we had something... Ooh, is that... Ooh, that was this Frost Elemental. Well, okay, we've got at least a couple of units here. Fire weakness, physical weakness, so... Well, let's just keep making units then, because we are kind of under direct threat. Let's do an untouchable. Did get a level up here with Laryssa, and we've got a lot of points to do. Oh yeah, inflict stun. Really powerful ability. Definitely gonna pick that. Phase is also pretty good. Really improves mobility. Can also be used as kind of a get out of danger ability if you need it. So we'll pick that. What else? And we're staying away from Dragon Slayer Party. We don't really need it, I don't think. Could do a break control or something like that, but I think we'll just hang on for now. Maybe wait for level 8. Let's see. Wisp here can do some more exploring for us. There we go. Ooh, there's some scary looking undead here. A bunch of wraiths. Column of champions over there. Some extra casting points here. Might as well. Yeah, this is scaring me a little bit. I feel like they're going to attack my vassal city. Throne, at least, like I said, decently protected now. Just trying to decide where should we summon another wisp here. This one can still do a lot of exploring out here, so let's keep that going. There's a haunted boneyard. I think we'll summon the wisp. You know what? Let's try underground again, maybe. I think last time we got down here and then we kind of got killed off. A teleporter. Milenis was experimenting with all sorts of magic. Let's see where this teleporter leads to. Yeah, I agree. We'll jump through there with our wisp and see where it goes. Nice, and there's some treasure for us. Well, this is great. I mean, we're building up a lot of gold. We just need to kind of ramp up our production capabilities and whatnot. Summon another wisp, I guess. I mean, might as well just kind of get a bunch going. We're going to go back up that way. Because there is some mana crystals. We definitely want to go grab those because we're kind of low on mana. And then we'll end it there, I think. So now it's interesting to see if Tana's going to... Yep. Oh, okay, never mind. She's just bypassing. There's those spiders. I really wanted to kill them. Oh. Wisp is getting attacked by some spider queens. Now, we can probably keep this alive if we do this smart. Okay, so now they can move to there, so we want to go here. As long as they don't move their full amount, we should be fine. Yeah, we're okay then. Then we just have to get to what, here? Yep. And then we'll start going this way. So we'll go like that. Is that out of range? It is. Okay. Now we have to go to here, I think. There it is. Okay, and now we just have to run to the corner, and we should be good. There we go. Let's just check the morale again here. What's going on? Oh, unit is in hated terrain. Okay, so it's not so bad. Nice. Okay, there's an untouchable. So we've got a decent little group of units now to guard the throne. I mean, obviously we don't want them to stay there forever. We would ideally want our units to be able to then come down and attack Tana here, perhaps, or maybe kill off these undead. There's lots of things for us to do. Again, we were coming back this way because I was worried that we were going to get attacked. It's looking like that may not actually be what's going to happen now, so maybe That being said, maybe we should come back and then really try to lay siege to Tanis City. And just kind of get her out of the game. Yeah, I don't hate it. You know what? We could attack right now. Get rid of this stack. Let's do it. I feel like we just need to declare war. All right. This is what we would call a preemptive strike. It's a good chance to kill off some heroes. Or one of Tana's heroes, anyway. Okay, we'll go here. Blast the Floral Weaver for a little bit of damage. A little more there. We have to be careful, actually, though. Our units are not still in great shape. Let's see. Well, we'll go here. Attack the Floral Weaver. Boy, would it ever be nice to kill this hunter. See if we can make it happen. Nice, that stun coming in clutch. And the Zephyr Knight's going to just park in front here. We may still lose our archer, but we'll see. Nope, we're fine. Ooh, we took a lot of damage there, though. Ouch. Okay, we'll flank around behind, get a flanking charge kill. Very good. Step out here and kill the hunter. Perfect. And now it's just the hero. And that should be fairly manageable. We can get a big flank there if we need it. I'm going to drop a big heal onto Laryssa. Laryssa's going to do some work here. Very nice. Archer can help out a little. And then here's the kill. And a level up for our Zephyr Knight, too. And hey, maybe an item out of this. Let's see what we get. Holy Symbol. Okay. We could probably give that to Laryssa, yeah. Pick it up with Edward. And then when we regroup here, we can drop it. Although, you know what? Maybe we want to drop the blowpipe. Yeah, I think we'll drop the blowpipe, actually. And that gives Laryssa some additional options that way. Okay. Declared Wantana. Yep. Production in our throne city. Okay, maybe now we can... Got a little bit of protection there. I feel like now maybe we could start focusing on something else. If we do Sorcerer's Conflux, we could get the Goblin Apprentice going. I wouldn't mind a laboratory. Being said, though, I feel like we just need some more units because we still are going to have to lay siege, and this is a pretty decently defended city, so let's try and get a Blight Doctor, maybe. But I have so much gold, I can't even spend it all. This is kind of funny. Gold mine there. Okay, so something's going on over here. We'll keep exploring. Ooh, nice. There's some gold over here. It's guarded by some roaming units, but definitely try for something at least. Oh, I guess now we can start capturing those watchtowers. Oh, yeah. Let's check out the teleporter. Ooh. That is scary. An Archon Revenant Titan. We have to watch out for that, obviously. We'll grab the gold. Ooh, and there's some knowledge scrolls, too. Now, I don't want to get greedy. If I do that, the Revenant Titan will probably kill my... my unit, so I'm going to park there instead, and that way he can't get in the water to attack me, so we'll sit there, we'll grab the scrolls afterwards. Go up this way. Yeah, we'll just hang out in the mountains, and then we'll grab that hopefully next turn. It's going to do it. Wyvern Striker. Warlock is attacking me. Okay. Alright, well, we'll just do auto, because that unit has such good mobility that we can't win that fight. Well, we know Warlock is somewhere over there. Of course, we're at war with him, so... Let's focus on Tana, though. If we can get Tana City, I think that's going to make a big difference for us as well. Now, you know what? I'm not really that keen on trying to keep kiting there, as much as I want to keep my scout. Ooh, there's the mana crystals. Perfect. Now let's go underground here. Ooh, okay, this belongs to, is that Tana or Warlock? I'm not sure. I think maybe Tana. Anyway, we'll check that out next turn, hopefully. Okay, let's jump north a little bit. Okay, that is guarded. I was going to say, oh, look, we could grab that watchtower, but obviously it's guarded, so no such luck. We can try and grab those refugees maybe next turn. And then down here, yeah, we've got a free shot at this. Perfect. Okay, now, did the Archon go through the teleporter? He may have. Because that looks like it's pretty much a dead end. Yeah, weird. I don't know where he disappeared to. Did he pop up above ground? I can't see for sure, so I don't know. It's a little sketchy. We'll grab this just so we have the vision. Regroup. Grab the haste berries, because why not? And then we'll move back through here. We can take this defensive structure over. And then we can clear out the undead and then go and try to maybe do something about this throne city here. And we can now start summoning Phantasm Warriors, which is fantastic. Once this is done, we need to make a temple because we're running out, or a great temple maybe, because we are running into mana problems, obviously. Oh, nice. We get a shortcut here. Summon Fantastic Creature. We could get that one going. Magical Structure. Get it to 5 turns. You know, getting the extra casting points obviously pretty useful. Treasure Sites and Mana Nodes. You know what? This one is good, because then it'll fix our mana problem. So let's do that one. Or at least, if it won't fix our mana problem, it will help, right? Because right now, mana is becoming a bit of a limiting resource for us, so... I think anything we can do to supplement our income... Ooh, there he is. Okay. This guy's got enough mobility that I don't think we can outrun him easily. Although, we could probably still do that little kiting maneuver. Let's do that. So we don't necessarily have to stop him from moving, or we just have to get him to only move some of his movement, not all of it, right? Let's see if he does that. Ooh, no, he's playing hardball. Yeah, I think we might be in yeah, we're SOL here. That's too bad. All right, well, R.I.P. Wisp. Boy, it's a shame we don't have a Necromancer. We could get that Titan on our side, potentially. Join offer. Tell me more about the quest. Goblin Great Beetle. Ooh, that would be very nice. I will happily accept that quest. And thankfully, we are already right there, and all we have to do is just turn around and kill some undead. That's easy peasy. That's basically like a gift wrap for us there. That's perfect. Yeah, so mana is going to be fixed in 4 turns. So I'm not as worried about getting a Great Temple now. So let's turn around, do this, engage this fight, do this quest, and get a powerful tier 3 unit out of the deal, which is excellent. And then maybe we can start thinking about laying siege to our opponent's throne city there. Again, maybe it was stupid me declaring war on her when I did, but I thought, you know what? She declared war on my ally. It's only a matter of time before she declares war on me, so... kind of felt like I I had to act. Alright, so start whittling these undead down toward the best of our ability here. Nice. Go like this. Finish these. Ooh, we can't actually kill them. Interesting. Thought we would be able to do enough to get the kill there. Well, we got a chance at stunning at least, so let's go like this. Nope. We'll park our Zephyr Knight there to protect Laryssa a little bit. Cavalry can sit in reserve. So Laryssa's probably going to take some hits, but... Okay, we're tanking that all right. Yeah, no problem. Certainly could have been worse. Alright, Laryssa's going to step up and let these guys have it. There's a good stun as well. Cavalry is pretty darn close to leveling, which is wonderful. Let's go here, step up there. Good blast. Nice, good kill there. Infantry. You know what? We'll drop a heal on our knight. And then do a devastating charge here. Interesting. We're not. I guess we're not doing enough to get a devastating charge going. Let's see. What if we go here? There it is. Ooh, and we fumbled it. Man. Why are we so miserable? It still says lost 3 battles in a row. I'm not sure where that's coming from. So I don't think we lost 3 battles in a row, but maybe we did at some point. I don't know. I'm not really sure that that's accurate. Okay, let's see what happens here. Oh, man, that hurt. Okay, so our Zephyr Knight took some damage. We're okay, though. Cavalry's in good shape, can get the kill and the level up, which is exactly what we needed. That's going to evolve into a knight now. Might as well just kill this one off here. Very good. And then we just need to kind of help out with what's left here. Some little bit of extra damage we can do. Very good. And then a charge should be enough for the kill. Excellent. Nice. So, now we have a knight, and we got ourselves a goblin great beetle out of the deal. So, very happy with that. And I think this has tunneling and demolisher, which means we can use it to attack walls, which is amazing. Wall crushing, yep. So that's going to be hugely beneficial for us. Oh, so happy about that. Yeah, we have 3 powerful cavalry units now. That's massive. The question becomes, I guess we kicked the archer out of the stack, which is too bad because this archer is almost a gold medal. So alternatively, we could split the army and have Edward lead part of it. I don't hate that. You know what? That might be a decent idea. Be good to have a unit that needs healing in with Edward, though, so maybe we'll go like that. Okay, and there's that fort. So we'll just sit here for now. Ooh, maybe those spiders will come and attack us. That would be kind of nice if they decide to do that. I think what we'll do is we'll send this group down to... You know what? We could send this whole group down to fight the undead. Unfortunately, goblins, I feel like, are not super well equipped to fight the undead just because they do a lot of blight damage and whatnot, and the undead are immune to it. So, thankfully, though, we have the Blight Doctor who can inflict weakening, so that might come in handy. What else can we add here? Maybe let's just get a Marauder. think we'll be okay. So we'll go down there. We can still win this fight, I think. All right, let's take a look. What is this? Yeah, we can capture this. Nice. There's some extra income for us. That's great. Little dead-end cave there. I guess we'll just head maybe over here some more. There we go. Oh, and this is a raised city that if we got a settler over there, we could try and get it back going again. It's quite far away, but you never know. Okay, and that's going to do it for the turn, so we'll end it there. Okay, unit on the doorstep of my little vassal. I'm just going to let it... Oh, you know what? That's why we... Okay. That makes sense. Getting my scouts killed is what's causing me to... for them to be so upset. That makes way more sense. Oh, that's kind of silly. I didn't put that together faster. Yeah, every time my scouts die, it's me losing a battle, right? Yeah, there, lost 3 battles in a row. Well, no kidding, because my scout keeps dying. That's why. All right, so the butcher is going to be my melee tank. We're going to need the Blight Doctor to inflict weaken. We're going to maybe have to try and use Vengeful Frost, but of course the undead are weak to, or resistant to cold frost damage, so throwing a curse at me, that's annoying. I feel like the infantry need to die first, so they're the tankiest, so if we can get rid of them, I feel like we'll be in semi-decent condition. Okay, so now we're going to throw on weakening to the infantry, and then let them have it to the best of our ability here. And then we'll just sit with the butcher, and hopefully we can make something good happen here. We'll even throw in a spell just to try to improve our odds. Oh, I forgot about Heal Undead. That's super annoying. Okay, the butcher is now basically on death's door, which sucks. Here, we can get the kill. Okay, that's good. Now it's just a matter of... Yeah, and I don't think we can... Oh, it's got a cooldown of another turn, so... We might be in some trouble for this fight now. I think we're kind of screwed, actually, but... We'll just do our best. The Blight Doctor's just going to stay back. If he can throw another Weaken on, we might have a chance. We can do another Vengeful Frost, I mean... They're going to kill the Butcher, though. Ooh, and the Untouchable as well. Interesting, they did not kill the Butcher. Yeah, too bad. We lost this whole stack, which really sucks. Again, shame on me, I suppose. It's a little over ambitious here. And so now we'll just lose the Blight Doctor, I'm sure. Yep. Dang it. That's annoying. Those were 4 units we took a long time getting produced as well, so... Oh well, we just got to replace them. You know, I was being impatient. I should have just waited for my main army to come a bit closer, but... That is what it is. We'll get another Butcher. Place the losses to the best of our ability. We might even... Let's fight these spiders while we're here. I think the... Yeah, this is a good fight for us because we can get rid of these spiders, get some more experience. We do have to watch out, though, because they do have phase, of course, and phase could really end up being dangerous for us here. So, let's see. Go like this, then we do more damage. Just try and kill the spider baby if we can. Very nice. And now we want to try and stun the big one. Okay, resisted. That's not entirely Unexpected, I suppose. Big charge attack there. That's good. One thing we'll do here with Edward is we'll drop a heal on our Zephyr Knight. And then we're going to just charge in there for a big devastating charge. Nice, and a kill. That's incredible. I feel like we're in okay shape now. Our Knight might take some punishment here. Oh, interesting. It chose to deviate from the one it was facing, take an attack of opportunity, and then get killed by my Zephyr Knight. That's kind of funny. It worked out fine, though. Okay, so then we're just going to head back this way. And this group can kind of just thin out like that. There we go. All right, and yeah, we'll keep these two together. There's no sense splitting them up. Again, we're just rebuilding up here, which is a shame, but me getting a little overconfident, which happens, right? Firebomb's not the worst idea, but we've got enough ranged attacks. I feel like it's not entirely needed. Although, really, there's nothing else I really want with him at this point. Summon Siege Engine is good if you have the casting points for it. I'll take Firebomb, actually, and then I'll just do some, like, hit points or something. I don't think we can gain any more experience beyond this, so I think that's as good as it's going to get for us. For this scenario, I mean. And you know what? I'm going to turn back around here and go for some of these watchtowers. Yeah, that are under Hannah's control. This guy's going to stay put for now. Okay, we'll end it here. Nice, there we go. Phantasm Warrior is now ready. Perfect. So, let's start cruising into the territory here. And, again, these undead are blocking us, right? Like, they're making it so we can't get units down to assist. Thankfully, we can just summon them into the group here. We'll add them into Laryssa's stack. So this is, I mean, it's defended reasonably well, and there's enough Swarm Darters that we're going to have our work cut out for us. I might even want to get some of these Wisps involved here into the fight. I think I actually will do that. So I have another one over here somewhere? No. Yeah, I think we will... Ooh, okay, we can kill that little group of units for just existing. Ooh, wow. Never mind. This is way better defended than I thought it was. So, yeah, we're not going to do that anymore. But we can continue to harass, and maybe, just maybe, we'll get an opening where we can make something good happen. They are arranged in a way that we might be able to attack and keep one of the stacks out of combat, which would give us at least a fighting chance. So we might see if we can use that to our advantage. There we go. Nice work from our new Phantasm Warrior. Again, it's nice because we can heal them with Men Magical Beings, so... Laryssa can step up. Blast that baby Reed Serpent for a little bit of damage. Nice, and we got the stun as well. There we go. Let's drop a heal. Alright. So we'll take a bit of damage here, but nothing crazy, I'm sure. Okay, a little bit for Edward. That's fine. Again, Laryssa still does need to level up, so why don't we teleport in behind. Do that, and then we can drop a big heal on the Phantasm Warrior, and then we can get the kill with Laryssa. And then over here, Edward can get a web. Nice. And now our big beetle, great beetle, excuse me, can get the kill. Perfect. Well, yeah, unfortunately, you know, here, if we were to attack this way, the Trebuchet would stay out of the fight. If we attacked this way, I think then, like, if we attacked such that... Yeah, no, we're just not strong enough, right? We're going to have to retreat, unfortunately. Well, that's okay. I mean, we'll just have to keep building an army up here, send them down, and then try and overwhelm with just numbers. We could do a Dread Omen. Yeah, let's maybe get that going. We'll throw that on the city. And we'll just stay put. And I think that's where we're going to end it. So we will call it an episode. Save it right here. Call this episode 6. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.